Hello and welcome to the Direct Express Help channel. We are a private website dedicated to helping Social Security and disability beneficiaries answer questions about their benefits and also about the Direct Express debit card. So today our topic is, should you sign up for Direct Express debit card? Is the Direct Express debit card worth it? Of course, the government, the US Treasury Department, has been promoting the Direct Express debit card as an alternative to receiving Social Security, disability, and other government benefits. But the question is the card worth it? Well, that is what we're going to explore today. But before I go any further, if you are new to this channel, I'll urge you to subscribe to the channel because we release videos all the time answering critical questions about Social Security, disability benefits, and also providing you timely updates and news that come regarding Social Security and disability and also about Direct Express. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button so that you'll be the first to know when we release new videos. So let's dive right in. So if you are about to sign up for Social Security benefits or any other government benefits or disability benefits for that matter, and you're wondering if you should get your monthly payments by Direct Express debit card, it may be that you've seen literature about the Direct Express debit card in the mail from the US Treasury Department, or you don't have access to a bank account. So you are wondering how you can get your benefits electronically. Because remember, by law, most government benefits, actually all federal government benefits, must be paid electronically. That means that you have to receive your payments either by a bank account with a regular bank or a credit union. So, if you don't have access to a bank account, or if for whatever reason you cannot get access to a bank account, then your only other option is to get the Direct Express debit card. So let me talk about the Direct Express debit card a little bit. When the government made a decision, when Congress passed the law that all government benefits has to be collected monthly electronically, it means that you have to have a bank account to get your payments. Well, they realized that there was a problem because there were some people who, for whatever reason, cannot get bank accounts, either because they don't qualify to get a traditional bank account with a credit union or a local bank, or they've done something in the past that prevents them from being able to get a bank account. Whatever the reason is, or bank accounts have fees that are so expensive that they do not want to pay those fees to get their government benefits. Whatever your reason is, or whatever the reason is, there was a group of people who could not do that. So the government came up with a solution by setting up the Direct Express debit card. It's a MasterCard that is issued by the US Treasury Department through Comerica Bank, which is the contractor that the government hired to issue the debit card on behalf of the US Treasury Department. So that is how the Direct Express debit card came into being. And by every estimate, there are about 5 million people that are currently receiving their Social Security, disability, and other government benefits through the Direct Express debit card. And, from the beginning, Comerica was hired by the federal government to manage the program, and they've been managing it since then. And as I said, there are about 5 million people on this card. So it is a government-backed card. So it is a legitimate card. So if the first question is Direct Express legitimate? Then yes, it is a legitimate debit card to get your government benefits because it is backed by the government, because it was something that the government set up to allow for beneficiaries of government benefits to get their payments electronically. So that's the first thing. So now the question is, if you're comparing Direct Express debit card with getting your payments by check, well, let's do that comparison, and then we'll do another comparison with Direct Express debit card versus getting your money by a bank account through your local bank or a credit union. So I think that will give you a sense of whether the Direct Express debit card is worth it. So let's dive right in. So first, what are the benefits of the Direct Express debit card? Well, number one, you can use it like any other debit card. You can use it to make purchases, to buy things online, in person, over the phone. It acts like just any other debit card, so you can use it anywhere that MasterCards are accepted, which is pretty much everywhere. Number two, you can use it to pay bills online or over the phone. So there's a bill pay component to it. And then number three, you can use your Direct Express debit card to get cash, either from an ATM or you can go to a bank or a credit union and get cash. So as far as debit cards go, if you're comparing it to a regular debit card, the Direct Express just acts like that. You can use it to make purchases, pay bills, and get cash. So, how does it compare with cash? Well, if you're getting your payment by cash, and very few, very tiny group of people are allowed by the government to get their government benefits by check. And you have to go through some process to justify why you cannot get a bank account. But if you're comparing getting, the benefits of getting your money by check or Direct Express, well, let's look at it. Number one, if you get it by Direct Express, you're getting your money on time. So every month that your government benefit, let's say Social Security benefit, is due, on your due date, your money is going to hit your Direct Express bank account. If you're getting it by mail, then you're hoping that the check will arrive on time, and then now you have to cash it or deposit it, and you have to clear your bank account. So on just the deliverability of the benefit, Direct Express is a much better option. Number two, check cashing fees. Well, there is no monthly fee or sign-up fee with Direct Express. So you're not paying a monthly fee, but with a check, if you don't have a bank account to deposit it in, then you have to go cash it. But if you have a bank account and you're going to deposit your monthly government benefit check in it, you might as well just get it direct deposited into your bank account. So here we're talking about getting it by check because that is the only option you have versus getting it through your Direct Express debit card. And the point I'm trying to make is that if you have a check, you have to go cash it. And check cashing fees range from $5 to $10, $15, depending on where you're cashing your check. So if you're going to be losing even $5 a month on your check that you're not going to receive on time every time, you might as well go with Direct Express because there's no check cashing fee. And then the third benefit of why you should go with Direct Express versus a check is because Direct Express, you're getting your payment every time guaranteed on the due date. But if you're getting it by check, now you're hoping that one, the post office will deliver it on time, but two, it's not going to get lost. One of the reasons why the government made the choice to set up electronic payments for all government benefits is not only the amount of processing that is involved, where the government wanted to save money in processing all these millions of checks that they have to send out every month, but checks getting lost in the mail or people stealing them and then having to deal with the consequences of somebody's check getting lost and reissued, getting lost in the mail, getting stolen, and funds being used illegally and all that. So by getting it on your debit card, it's supposed to solve that problem. So if we are comparing the Direct Express debit card to a regular check, getting your payments by check, then the Direct Express is a better option because one, you get it on time, two, you save from check cashing fees, and three, you don't have the problem of your check getting stolen or lost in the mail. So that's that. Now let's compare Direct Express debit card with a regular bank account with a local bank or credit union. So if you have access to be able to get a bank account with a local bank or credit union and you're trying to decide whether you should get the bank account or Direct Express debit card, well, let's compare. Number one is there's no monthly fee with Direct Express. So you're not going to get a monthly fee that some banks are charging. Now, small banks, many small and local community banks and credit unions have free checking accounts or savings accounts. But if you get a savings account and you get your deposits in your savings account, there's a limit to the number of transactions you can make with the savings account before you start getting charged fees. So a savings account is not really a good option if you're going to be swiping your debit card a lot. Now, if you get a checking account with a local bank or a credit union, make sure that you don't have to pay monthly fees. If you're paying monthly fees, then you have to think about, is it worth it compared to the Direct Express debit card, which comes with no fees? So that's number one. Number two, well, with both, you can get, ATM, free ATM transactions. With Direct Express, you get one free ATM transaction a month with each deposit period. So if you're getting your federal benefits once a month, you are entitled to one free ATM withdrawal within the ATM's network that Direct Express provides. So if you have a local credit union or a bank and you get an account from them, they may have a lot of ATMs around in your community that would allow you to get your cash for free multiple times a month. So if getting cash from the ATM is a big deal for you, then you may want to consider something else, because with Direct Express, if you get cash more than once during a month or during a deposit period, you're going to have to pay some fees for that. The third thing is that with Direct Express, there is an issue of people getting frustrated with customer service. Direct Express customer service, even though, according to Direct Express, they process about 5 million phone calls a month, they are saying that they have enough people to man their phones. But all we see online are complaints from people that they cannot get to Direct Express customer service. We see so many complaints from Direct Express cardholders about how hard it is. You can look that we have several videos on this channel that talks about the difficulty in getting access to Direct Express customer service. So if you're going to go to a local bank or a credit union or another bank or whatever, make sure that they have good customer service, because that is one of the things that you run into with Direct Express debit card. With Direct Express, there's also no fee to get cash back. So if you go buy something at a pharmacy or a grocery store and you want cash back, there is no fee. Well, it's the same thing with a regular bank. So if you have a bank debit card, you don't get any fees charged if you get cash back. So these are some of the comparisons that you have to think about when you are choosing between the Direct Express debit card and a regular bank account. So the question is, which one can you get access to? If you can get access to a free debit card account, a free bank account with your credit union or local bank or a big bank, then it may be the better option. But if that account is going to come with monthly fees, then it may not be a good idea. It just depends on your situation. But as I have said, the biggest consideration about comparing Direct Express debit card to a regular bank account is customer service. And this comes into play in 3 different situations where you have to deal with Direct Express customer service. And if you're unable to get somebody on the phone, it becomes a problem. So let me talk about those 3 instances where people have been frustrated with Direct Express debit card customer service, and you can decide for yourself if it's something you're willing to tolerate to get a debit card that comes with free monthly, there's no monthly fee, you can get cash back for free, you get one ATM withdrawal per month, and you get your money securely deposited every time into your Direct Express account on the due date of your benefits. So let's talk about what are the issues that people are experiencing that they are going to Direct Express customer service for. Number 1 is people who want to get a replacement card. Either their card has expired or Direct Express has canceled their card because they suspected fraud. And to get a replacement card, you cannot do it online. You have to call customer service to get a replacement card. Well, people have complained that it's very hard for them to get access to Direct Express customer service and speak to a live person. So that was one of the issues that people are experiencing. Number 2, filing a dispute. When, for whatever reason, you want to dispute a transaction on your Direct Express card, you have to go through customer service, and then they'll have to send you a form for you to fill out, mail it back to them, and then they'll initiate the dispute investigation. Well, the first step is talking to somebody on the phone. Here again, people are experiencing problems reaching customer service. And then the third thing is when you have your card and for whatever reason, Direct Express decides to just shut it down because they suspect fraud. Well, what happens is that it takes a process for you to be able to get a replacement card back. In the meantime, you're out of money or you're out of access to your account. And that has become a big problem because people who need their money, need access to their account, cannot get access because their ATM card has been shut down, their card account has been blocked, and now they have to go through a long process to get Direct Express to reopen their account. Now, all of these problems are problems that could be solved if only you can reach customer service quickly. You can get your replacement card quickly. You can get your investigations filed quickly. You can get a fraudulent or a blocked account reopened quickly. But because customer service is such an issue with Direct Express, and this is just a widely known thing, our website, directexpresshelp.com, has existed for 10 years. And this is the number one thing we hear from cardholders about customer service. So I hope this has been a very fair review of comparing Direct Express to getting a check and Direct Express to getting a regular bank account, and allow you to be able to make a decision for yourself. Now, we have other videos here that have covered other topics regarding Direct Express, so you can check them out and then make a decision for yourself. But one of the things that we will continue to do is provide you all the latest news, all the things you need to know about Social Security, disability, and Direct Express. So if you're a cardholder, please, we urge you to subscribe to our channel so that whenever we release any video about Social Security, disability, Direct Express, you'll be the first to know. Thank you for watching.